This occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a slight change. The Honourable Prime Minister will not be joining us this evening due to an urgent commitment. However, our program will continue as planned with our chief guest, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Before we begin, I would like to take you through a few housekeeping matters. The washrooms are located just outside the hall, to my left, at the far left. In case of an emergency, the exits are through the doors that you entered. I'd also like to request you all to put your phones on silent mode so that there is no disturbance through the program. And I think our chief guest has arrived, and I will let you know when he's coming through. And when he arrives, we'll just get everybody to rise. Thank you so much. I request you all to rise as we welcome our chief guest, global humanitarian leader, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Thank you. You may now take your seats. Before we commence this evening's program, we would like to officially welcome our chief guest with a bouquet of flowers. Ni Sambula, Namaste, hello, and a very good evening to you all. On behalf of Sai Prema Foundation Fiji and the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 4th anniversary celebration of the Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. A very warm welcome to our chief guest, global humanitarian and spiritual leader who spearheads the One World, One Family mission across more than 100 countries, and our revered founder, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Seated on the dais, we have the founding trustee and chairman of Sai Prema Foundation Fiji, Mr. Mahendra Tapu. Founding trustee, Mrs. Maya Tapu. Trustee, Mr. Rajendra Kumar. And trustee, Mr. Kamlesh Tapu. I thank them for their dedication and unwavering commitment to this noble mission. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji, held a special investiture ceremony yesterday to give presidential awards to all 4 of the trustees. This deserves a huge round of applause. The Companion of the Order of Fiji, which is Fiji's highest civilian honor, was bestowed upon Mr. Mahendra and Mrs. Maya Tapu. The Officer of the Order of Fiji, Fiji's second highest civilian honor, was bestowed upon Mr. Rajendra Kumar and Mr. Kamlesh Tapu. His Excellency also bestowed the honorary medal of the Order of Fiji to Mrs. Sai Sri Ranjini, a physiotherapist at the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, for her distinguished service for improving His Excellency's mobility during his trip to Mudunhalli, India in November 2025, and upon his return. Last year, His Excellency actually bestowed the Companion of the Order of Fiji to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for all of the work that he's been doing in Fiji through this foundation and the hospital. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of honorable ministers of the government of Fiji, members of parliament, members of the diplomatic corps, the visiting surgical team, led by Dr. Sean Setti from Stanford Hospital, dignitaries from around the world, members of the media, and all our distinguished guests. My name is Dr. Kripali Tapu, Director of the Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, and your host for this evening. As the focus of the hospital is to save lives of children with heart disease, we will begin this evening's program with a performance by the International School Suva students. The International School Suva has been a strong supporter of the hospital, actively participating in Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Week through fundraising, awareness campaigns, and community engagement. We are delighted to have the head of primary, Mr. Jake Valley, with us this evening. The ISS students of years 1 to 4 will perform alongside Year 12 student Saisha Tapu, who has composed, written, and performed the Gift of Life song. This will be followed by the song Go Shine Your Light, composed by Mr. Tim Uladake, who is the music teacher at the school, and he will accompany the children today. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Children who have holes in their hearts, they're born this way, we need to help them. And all these children cannot run or play, some will lose lives, we need to prevent that. All these children are falling down, and we can help pick them up again. And all their families are crying for help, and we will help pick them up again. They will survive, oh, they will thrive, oh, because every child deserves the gift of life. Because every child deserves the gift of life. What they need is a surgery, so they can live a life like you and me. We can help them seal this hole. Just take a stand so they're not alone. Take a stand. Save a life. They will survive. Oh, they will thrive. Oh, because every child deserves the gift of life. Because every child deserves the gift of life. Sanjeevani Hospital will help save lives. Free heart surgeries will keep these kids alive. Sanjeevani Medical, a beacon of light.
What a beautiful performance by these beautiful children. We also want to thank Mr. Jason Peel, the Year 3 teacher, for accompanying them on the guitar. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to stand before you and share the incredible journey of the Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. The Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital is South Pacific's first super specialty, state-of-the-art pediatric cardiac hospital located in Suva, Fiji, founded by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and built by Sai Prema Foundation Fiji. It stands as a testament to the generosity and compassion of people from around the world, many of whom are here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lots of distinguished guests from different parts of the world, from India, the United States of America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Netherlands. Thank you for traveling all the way to come for this event. We are so grateful. Big round of applause for all of you. This hospital is a place where little hearts born with defects are healed, giving children the precious gift of life. It provides completely free surgeries to children from Fiji and across the South Pacific Islands. In addition to congenital heart surgeries, valve repairs are also performed for children with rheumatic heart disease. When this hospital was conceptualized, our revered founder enlightened us with a vision to emerge and become South Pacific's leading pediatric cardiac care facility. And I have much pleasure in telling you that just 4 years since opening, this vision has already materialized. In just a short span of time, 445 little hearts have been healed. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not just numbers. These are 445 children and 445 families who have been given hope, faith, and a new beginning. This is the power of compassion. This is the power of humanity. And this is what becomes possible when we are guided by love. Over the past 4 years, the hospital has hosted 25 visiting surgical teams from around the world, including teams from the United States, National University Hospital, Singapore, Sanjeevani Hospitals, India, Starship Hospital, New Zealand, Queensland Children's Hospital in Brisbane, Australia, and European teams from Greece, Turkey, UK, and several parts of Europe through Healing Little Hearts UK charity. Together, they have performed a wide range of life-saving procedures with increasing complexity over time. A significant milestone was achieved when the youngest patient operated on was just 1 week old. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week old. And the lightest weighed only 1.9 kilograms. And you can imagine the heart is the size of your fist. And you can imagine how tiny that little 1.9 kilo baby's heart was. But the amazing miracles that can be performed is truly remarkable. Now, the children who have been recipients of these life-saving surgeries are not just from Fiji, but the surrounding Pacific islands, which include the Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Kiribati, Tuvalu, Papua New Guinea, Christmas Islands, Samoa, and Tonga, and the list continues. Now, beyond surgeries, the Sanjeevani team has conducted over 50,045 free echocardiograms across Fiji, in urban centers, in primary schools, in rural communities, and remote islands, and even extended screenings to neighboring Pacific Island nations. Because often, early detection is what saves lives. In February 2023, the hospital launched the Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Week, introducing the red and blue CHD ribbon and our mascot, Loloma, the heart legend, a symbol of hope and love. Each year, February is dedicated to raising awareness, educating communities, and sharing stories that inspire and save lives. Tomorrow marks another important milestone, the inauguration of the state-of-the-art Philips Azurian biplane cardiac catheterization lab at the hospital by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji. This $3 million machine was donated through the generosity of the Gift of Life Fiji team in USA, many of whom are here today and have traveled all the way for this special occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, this machine will allow advanced interventional procedures with faster recovery for children, and it's much more non-invasive than opening up the chest. We are excited to have Dr. Natalie Sozin, the pediatric interventional cardiologist from the Starship Hospital in Auckland, together with her team, who'll be conducting procedures in the cath lab from the 27th of April. I also just want to acknowledge that the Philips team from New Zealand is here, and we're very grateful to Erin Curry, who is the head of Philips Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, for being here. Thank you very much. A big round of applause for the Philips team. We also thank Mr. Pavan, who's here from the Netherlands, as well, for all of his assistance with the cath lab. Thank you, Pavan and Janvi. We will also have open heart surgeries conducted from the 27th of April for the children of Fiji and the Pacific Islands. And we're honored to welcome Dr. Sean Sethi and his team from the United States, along with nurses and doctors from Australia who will be joining this mission. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to the government of Fiji, the Ministry of Health and Medical Services, the staff of CWM, Lambasa Hospitals, and the entire Cardiac Task Force team and the entire Sanjeevani team as well for their continued support and partnership. We also thank the government for assisting the hospital with a grant which assists us with our operational costs. I know the Assistant Minister for Health is here. Thank you, sir, for being here today. We also thank Honorable Mr. Briman Prasad for being here today as well. Thank you. Sai Prema Foundation Fiji is part of the global One World, One Family mission led by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, serving millions across more than 100 countries in healthcare, education, and nutrition. It is truly a mission of love in action. May I now invite the very accomplished cardiac surgeon, Dr. Sean Sethi, to address us all. He is a clinical assistant professor, pediatric cardiac surgery, also the surgical director of the cardiovascular intensive care unit, the surgical co-director of the adult congenital heart program, surgical director for the pediatric bloodless cardiac surgery program, and director of the global cardiac care, Stanford University and Hospital. Dr. Sean was the first surgeon to operate at the Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, and this marks his 7th visit to Fiji, ladies and gentlemen. He's an incredibly talented surgeon and an amazing human being. So far, he has performed over 100 life-saving cardiac surgeries on the children of Fiji and the Pacific Islands. Please join me in welcoming him with a warm round of applause. Thank you, Dr. Sean.
Bula Vinaka, greetings to you all. So happy to be here on the 4th anniversary of this wonderful center. It's very difficult to actually follow Saisha's song and the children, so I want to give them another round of applause. That was amazing. And actually, if you listen to the words that they were saying, I probably don't have to say any more, but I will. None of this happens without an inspiration, and an inspiration for all of this is Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, who's, without his guidance, none of this would happen. So a round of applause, please. I want to thank all the governmental luminaries that are here. Very nice to see all of you again and have you participate with us, the Sai Prema Group. Who a lot of the board members are here, but I want to give a special gratitude to Dr. Kripali Tapu, who's the medical director. Whereas we come here, there's a lot of work that goes on in the background. Kripali is almost like a mother to all of us here. She takes care of us like we are family. And to Samit, who's the chairman, his detail for every single aspect of this is unparalleled, and we all know that. So I want to give both of them my heartfelt gratitude. Kripali mentioned the teams that have come from all over the world. Every single one of them has participated. Every single one of you have participated. It truly is a one world, one family. And when I look at the insignia with all of the hands there, that's truly what it is, because every single part of the world has touched and really affected this center. If you look at the latest thing, I want to thank the industry. I want to thank the latest one, Philips, for the hard work they put in. They were able to do this in a period of months. That's unheard of. You know, for us in the US, it would have taken at least a year to have thought about this, financed it, and gotten it done. They did it in a period of months, so I really want to thank them. So usually before I start one of these missions, I like to go in and walk through, and I'm able to do that without anyone else there because it's before the patients come in, it's before the staff comes in, and I was able to do that this morning. So I walked into the operating theater, nobody's there, but I see the heart-lung machines are there. Those are the machines we use to put the patients on to be able to work on their heart. I see all the equipment stocked. I see the anesthesia machines. I walked over to this beautiful new cath lab. I walked into the ICU, saw all of the beds, all the equipment, and you understand how much work it takes, because every single piece of equipment needs someone trained to be able to operate it. And that's what happens when the teams come in. It's very heartwarming to see that happen here in a hospital that once again gives their care free to children of need. And it helps me kind of reflect back, because in another couple of days, that will be filled with families, children, medical staff running all over. It's a very busy time, very busy place. But this center is complete. This is a high-tech, innovative, global center. There's lots of teaching that goes on in the background. There's teaching of the local teams here. That's our goal, is to have a 7 days a week, 24-hour, 365-day center here. That will happen, and that's the training and the teaching happens every time a team comes here. So we're very much looking forward to that. And I really do want to stress the One World, One Family. It means a lot to us. Our teams, the team that we usually bring are international. A lot of times we don't know all of the team members that come in, and every single time they're able to work seamlessly to get children taken care of. And those four words mean a lot. One World, One Family. I'm just going to end with another 4 words that means just as much to us, which is love all, serve all. And those two, to me, go hand in hand together. So once again, I'm very happy to be here. I really feel like this is a home for me. I mean, they say home is where the heart is, and my heart is definitely here in Fiji in the South Pacific. We're so happy to be able to be given the opportunity to be a part of this. So thanks to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Sean Sethi, for all your amazing words. We are truly grateful to have you here back with us in Fiji. Today, we're also honored to have Sejal Raj with us. She's our very first patient to undergo surgery at the Sanjeevani Children's Hospital on the 30th of April, 2022. Sejal was just 10 years old at the time of her surgery, and today she celebrates her 14th birthday. Let us warmly welcome Sejal to the stage. Big round of applause for Sejal, and it's her birthday today, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and the incredible medical team and the directors of Sai Prema Foundation, I stand before you today with a heart that is not only full of gratitude, but a heart that is now beating strong and healthy. A few years ago, we visited the newly built Sai Prema Foundation in Nasese. My little brother and I were scanned for any possible heart issues. My brother Aryan was given a green light by the doctors, and I was given a new date for second consultation. On my second visit, the doctors discussed on the heart condition that I was having and the future issues that can come up as I grow. Without waiting, the hospital gave us a new date for checking. We were called on the day the experts arrived, and we were lucky to be chosen first one for the surgery in the new hospital. When we heard the first diagnosis, our world stopped. In many places, a heart surgery like this is a luxury that many of us simply cannot afford. We weren't just worried about the health of mind. We were worried about how we could ever provide the care needed to save a life. Then the miracle happened. From the moment we walked through those doors, we didn't see a billing counter. We saw love in action. To the Sai Prema Foundation, thank you for removing the heavy cost of burden from our shoulders. Because of your vision, we didn't have to choose between our finances and a life. You gave us the most precious gift anyone can give, the gift of life, completely free of charge. To the surgeons, the visiting specialists, and the nurses, and the support staff, you are the hands of God at work. Your skill is world-class, but your compassion is what truly healed us. You didn't just treat a patient, you cared for a family. Today, I can look forward to a future that was once uncertain. We live here today not just as patients, but as part of the Sri Sai Sanjeevani family. Dhanyavad, Vinaka Vaklevu, and thank you from the bottom of our hearts for giving us a second chance of life. May this hospital continue to be the lighthouse of hope for every child in Fiji and the Pacific.
Thank you for your beautiful words, Sejal, and on your very special birthday, we all wish you a wonderful birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, you watched a Gift of Life video earlier. That was Sejal's journey. It was her story. She was featured in that video, and Dr. Sean Sethi was actually her surgeon. So we've got full circle today, ladies and gentlemen. We now invite Andi Bale. She's the mother of Semaima Tanai. Semaima had her surgery in February 2023. Bale will share the story, will share their family's journey and Semaima's journey. Thank you. I welcome Bale and Semaima on stage. Please come through.
Good evening, everyone. Today I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and emotion as I share the journey of my daughter, Sathya Sai. In 2014, when she was just 2 years old. Our lives changed when we were told that she was diagnosed with TOF, tetralogy of Fallot. It's a defect that changed the way blood flows from the heart and lungs. From that moment on, our journey became one of faith, strength, and endurance. Sathya became a well-known patient at the children's ward in CWM, as she was almost admitted every month. It was never been easy watching your child going through pain again and again, but through it all, she remained strong. We were told that the only solution was for her to undergo heart surgery in overseas, something that felt so far out of reach for us. But we held on to our faith and trusted our God. And truly, God made a way. A door was open for us when we were informed that Sathya could receive free heart surgery at Prema Hospital. It was a blessing beyond words, a miracle we will forever be thankful for. On the 24th of February 2023, our brave girl went into the theater in Prema for open heart surgery. For 9 long hours, we waited, prayed, and held on to hope. Before the surgery, Sathya could not walk more than 2 meters. She could not run. She could not stand for this long. And her dad and granddad had to carry her from home to school, from school to home, and wherever she wants to go, from church, she has to be carried by her dad or her granddad. For 8 long years, and this was her reality. But today we stand here witnessing God's goodness and her strength. Sathya is a fighter. She is a true testimony of faith, courage, and resilience. Her journey has not been easy, but she has shown us what real strength looks like. Today she is 13 years old. As you can see that she is fit and healthy. Everything is back to normal. She can walk long distance now, she can play, and now she can stand for very long, as you all can see. And all the cyanosis and the bluish color she once had has gone. We thank God Almighty for His grace and mercy. We also extend our deepest gratitude to the management, doctors, nurses, and the entire team at Prema Foundation Hospital, as well as the Heart for Kids team and their team leader, Dr. Kirsten from New Zealand, for giving our daughter a new chance of life. I'm also proud to share that I'm now working at Prema, the very place where my daughter received her surgery. This means so much to me, and I'm truly grateful for the care, support, and kindness we experience. Today we celebrate not just survival, but victory. Grateful for every prayer, every helping hand, and every moment that brought us here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Andi Bale, for sharing Semaima's story and her journey. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, during the Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Week last February, Semaima came with me on the breakfast show at Fiji TV, and she actually shared her story and her journey. And at that time, Andi Bale asked me, she said, I want to work for the hospital. I said, surely, we would be happy for you to come. And as she mentioned, she now works for the hospital. So much can happen when a child is given an opportunity, a gift of life. Believe me, I've seen Semaima before her surgery, and I've seen her through the years, and I can just say she looks incredible, and she can do all the things that any child would like to do: run, play, go to school, and just be a normal child. This brings us to the next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, technology has become an integral part of our lives, connecting people and transforming the way we access services. In recent years, artificial intelligence has emerged as a powerful tool in healthcare. I have a special announcement to make for the people of Fiji and the Pacific. Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, Fiji, is proud to partner with the Shah Happiness Foundation from the United States to launch the AI Health Happiness app in Fiji, aimed at making reliable health information accessible to everyone, everywhere. AI Health Happiness brings together a comprehensive set of features, some of which include a health assistant for everyday health questions, support companion for emotional support, a medical analyzer for reports and reviews and second opinions, and symptom checker, preventative care as well, and the list continues. Now, by leveraging AI, the platform provides accessible, personalized support to help individuals to make more informed decisions about their health and well-being. While this platform offers valuable support, we always encourage consultation with qualified medical professionals. In the coming days, the hospital will disseminate information to the entire nation and the region, allowing everyone to access this AI app absolutely free of charge, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, Sai Prema Foundation Fiji are actively involved in healthcare, nutrition, social service, and education initiatives. As part of this foundation's education project, we will now have the launch of the Human Values book series, Do Good, Be Good, See Good, which promotes holistic education, empathy, and strong values among children. May I now invite the education team comprising of Mr. Sunil Naidu, Mr. Jason Peel, Mrs. Jeannie Peel, Mrs. Varsha Kumar to present these books to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai on this auspicious occasion. The Human Values Initiative reflects a return to the foundations of integral education, focusing on the holistic development of every child in Fiji. It promotes strong collaboration between schools, families, and communities to create inclusive, child-centered environments that honor cultural identity, traditions, and individual strengths. By emphasizing care, connection, and empathy, the approach nurtures a deep sense of belonging, resilience, and overall well-being in children. The Do Good, Be Good, See Good series has been developed by a team of educators from Fiji, New Zealand, and Australia, with leadership at a corporate level by Mr. Sunil Naidu and Sangeeta Naidu, who are trained value-based educators committed to integral learning. Thank you for that wonderful book launch. May I now invite Mr. Sumit Tapu, internationally renowned singer, director of the Sai Prema Foundation, Fiji, and the chairman of the Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, to address us all and to also make a special announcement and a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Our revered founder, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, the former Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Biman Prasad, the Assistant Minister for Health, members of government, High Commissioners, Ambassadors, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Dr. Sean Sethi, your wonderful team from the US, distinguished guests of the One World, One Family mission from around the world. As Krupali said, there are guests here from all over. So we welcome you all to Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, today we mark the 4th anniversary of the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. And we stand not merely to celebrate time, but to celebrate transformation. In just 4 years, what began as a vision rooted in love has blossomed into a living, breathing sanctuary of healing, of hope, and of humanity. At the outset, I offer my deepest gratitude to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, whose boundless compassion and unwavering vision has made his divine vision and mission into reality in Fiji. What we see here today is not just a hospital, it is love in action. It is selfless service manifest. To all our donors and supporters across Fiji and from around the world, thank you. Your generosity has not just built infrastructure. You have built futures. You have restored hope in the hearts of thousands of families who walked in fear. They walked into the hospital with fear, and they walked out with faith and a new gift of life. To our hospital management team and every member working in the hospital, they work tirelessly day and night. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And often, many of them, all of them are here today. They're the ones working behind the scenes day and night with dedication and humility. I offer my heartfelt appreciation. You are the silent strength of this institution. You are the hands through which compassion flows. And I'd like everyone to give each and every member of that team a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, today we reflect with humility on what has been achieved. 445 life-saving heart surgeries, absolutely free of charge. Over 50,000 echocardiograms, absolutely free of charge. Just to give you an idea, someone asked me, the numbers need to be often put into context. What does 50,000 mean? In a short space of time, what this Gift of Life program has done is given 50,000 free echocardiograms. In comparison, before this hospital opened, Fiji may have conducted a total of 2,000 in 20 years. So this is the impact of the hospital. 75,000 consultations, all offered with dignity, with care, and absolutely free of charge. And I want to take this moment to thank the government of Fiji for supporting us and giving the hospital a grant without which we cannot function or operate. So please give a very big round of applause to the government of Fiji. And I want to make a special mention to the former Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Honorable Biman Prasad, who is here. He was absolutely instrumental in supporting the hospital, along with the Honorable Prime Minister of Fiji and his cabinet, in supporting us. So I'd like all of you to give a very big round of applause to Honorable Biman. Thank you so much, sir. Your support has meant that children receive these life-saving heart surgeries. But each number, like Krupali has said, is not a statistic. It is life, a child, a family, a story rewritten. But even as we celebrate these milestones, we must remember that this journey was never about numbers. It is always about purpose. And that purpose now calls for the next frontier. Today, as the chairman of the hospital, I have been given the distinguished honor of making a very, very special announcement. Let me tell you all something firstly. Every year, when Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai comes to Fiji, he lands on our shores, and after maybe 5 or 6 minutes of niceties, he asks us a very simple yet very profound question. Firstly, he says, "I'm very happy to be here in Fiji." Then he says, "What more can I do for my beloved Fiji?" Every single time. Every single year, the same question. And we, in our finite minds, think that, what more can we do? We're already stretched. However, then he answers the question that he asks. And his compassion, his love for the world is unparalleled. At a time where everything is about commerce, about money, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, not just here in Fiji, but around the world, in over 100 countries, is teaching us what humanity is all about. People talk, he acts. So I stand before you to share the answer to that question that he asked us, and the answer that he gave us. The Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, ladies and gentlemen, will no longer remain just a children's hospital anymore. Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai is offering a historic gift to Fiji and to the entire Pacific region. The hospital will now expand its services to providing cardiac interventions for adults through the new cath lab. Absolutely free of charge. Ladies and gentlemen, rise. Let us thank this visionary founder. Incredible gift to our nation. This is a gift to the people of Fiji and the entire Pacific from our beloved Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please take your seats. Imagine a nation, just for a moment, imagine a nation where not only children, but now adults can receive receive advanced cardiac care completely free of charge. Imagine the impact this will have on the families, where the breadwinner no longer has to choose between life-saving treatment and financial survival. Imagine the dignity it restores, the fear it removes, the hope it rekindles. This is not just healthcare. This is humanity at its finest. And this is what happens when compassion meets action. And as we stand here today, let us remind ourselves of one simple truth. When service is selfless and love is pure, there is no force on earth that can stop the transformation. No force on earth. This hospital, you can all clap for that, come on. This hospital is a living proof. Before the hospital doors opened, when we made this announcement, just like I'm doing today, some time back, I also took the microphone and announced in 2018 about the pediatric cardiac hospital. A lot of people thought that I have gone senile. A lot of people thought that this small group had gone cuckoo, we were mad. They're saying, how can you build a super specialty hospital in Fiji, of all places? They doubted us. Even when the hospital doors open, the pessimists always say, oh, they won't sustain. 4 years old we are today. And absolutely destroying those doubts. And today, as I make this announcement, some people will still say they've all gone mad, but I know. Because we have a visionary leader who is guiding each and every one of us, not just in Fiji, but around the world. And when Sadhguru speaks, the entire universe conspires to ensure that that becomes a reality. Just like the cath lab, a year back, exactly a year ago, Sadhguru told us that next year, on the 24th of April, we will inaugurate South Pacific's most advanced cath lab. And we believe him always. And that's exactly what is happening. Tomorrow morning, that cath lab will be inaugurated. And I'm so grateful to the team from USA who worked hard over the past 1 year to make this dream a reality. But what they didn't know, what I didn't know, what Sadhguru had planned, this cath lab will not only save the lives of children, but now adults too. And like I said, the hospital is a living proof of that love. And that love, when expressed through service, has the power to heal not just hearts, but entire communities, an entire nation, and an entire region, all of the Pacific. And as we gather today on this most beautiful occasion, I also urge each and every one of you that we ask ourselves every single day, what more can we do to make this world better? What more can we do to make a difference? And let us all gather today watching online, entire community, entire society, entire nation, entire region, entire world. We are one world, one family. Let us continue this journey together with faith in our heart and service in our hands. Because in the end, at the end of the day, it is not what we build. It is how we serve that defines our legacy. God bless you all, and may God bless Fiji. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumit, for that special announcement and also for a very dynamic and energized words today. We will now watch the One World, One Family video. Can we please have the video?
One World, One Family is the ethos at the heart of our mission. This ideal comes from an ancient Indian principle which considers the whole world as one global family. And as a family, we believe all our family members deserve care and support. Across the globe, we serve millions through three main pillars: nutrition, education, and healthcare, all completely free of charge. The Annapurna Morning Nutrition Program began in 2012, providing breakfast for just 50 children, and has since grown to become India's largest morning nutrition program. Today, millions of school children across India and beyond receive the Sai Shore multi-nutrient supplement, helping them begin each day nourished and ready to learn. At our mission, we believe education is every human being's birthright. With a global presence and multiple campuses throughout India, we provide free education from grade 6 to doctorate studies, ensuring every student receives a well-rounded, values-based education that combines high-quality academics with moral and spiritual values. The Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence opens doors previously unimaginable to children from underserved communities. By offering quality higher education to those traditionally overlooked, and with a strong emphasis on empowering women, we're breaking the cycle of educational disparity and promoting gender equality in education. Meanwhile, our Skill Development Center equips rural youth with job-ready skills, and our scholarship program supports education with thousands of rural children. Our commitment to empowerment is also demonstrated by People's Shores, an impact sourcing organization in the United States. We help youth from marginalized communities gain skills for the digital economy. This innovative model delivers high-valued business services while transforming lives and uplifting communities. Our vision for accessible medical education became a reality in 2023 when Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, India's first free, private, rural medical college. This institution aims to nurture noble-minded healthcare professionals who are dedicated to serving the underserved members of our society. Our healthcare mission goes beyond treating illness. We're pioneering solutions to bridge critical gaps in accessible medical care, and through our network of wellness centers, mobile hospitals, and multi-specialty facilities, we bring free healthcare directly to underserved rural communities. From preventative care to complex surgeries, at our hospitals, there are no billing counters. Since 2016, we've expanded beyond India to serve communities across the globe with the singular goal of leaving no person behind. Exemplifying this idea, our Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani centers form the world's largest chain of free pediatric cardiac hospitals, giving new life to children with heart defects. And with continually growing needs worldwide, we're expanding our healthcare facilities with the world's largest free hospital. Our 600-bed facility that demonstrates our dedication to accessible healthcare for all. Our vision is clear. A society where life's value is measured not in wealth, but in compassionate service to those in need. And this vision only becomes a reality with the contribution and generous support of our global family. After all, we are all one world, one family.
And now, the moment that we have all been waiting for. May I humbly request our revered founder, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, to deliver his address on this most auspicious occasion.
Thank you. Bula Vinaka and Namaste. A very good evening to everyone who's here on this very special moment, a moment of celebration, a moment of rejoicing, a moment of coming together, and the moment to committing to doing more. Coming to Fiji is like coming home again. And all the people who are here, the wonderful people, Bimanji, he knows, he has visited our facilities in India. So also the President of the Republic of Fiji, who was with us in India for almost 20 days, or 15 days, I believe, right? And he went through the entire facilities and he came back very happy. And we are very honored because Fiji has received this mission so very well. And if anyone can say that, it's me, because we work around the world, including in India. And let me tell you straight and square that no other government has supported this mission like the government of Fiji. So first and foremost, I want to express my personal gratitude and the gratitude on behalf of this entire foundation and the mission to the government of Fiji, to the Honorable President, especially for visiting us, staying with us, understanding what we do, and then supporting this cause. I heard those wonderful stories from the story of Sejal. I remember I was there on the stage with her and she came in crying. She was very afraid, actually mortified by the idea that she's going to be cut open like a cucumber. But then she was in safe hands because the chef was Dr. Sean and he knew what to do with the child, and he has done to so many. And today what a wonderful sight to see the girl grown up, all confident and so smart and beautiful, and speak about her journey so very nicely. So it's very fulfilling. It's also the Saima, who was the other girl, and her mother who joined us in this mission. So truly, Sumit, this is not a mission of just some kind of heart surgeries or operations. This is a mission of heart transformation, where people get transformed at the end of the day. So while the surgeons do their job in healing the hearts, in repairing the hearts, I think you all, as the members of Sai Prema Foundation and the extended family, you truly transform the people, the way you look after the patients, their families. I've seen that, I've heard that, I've experienced that. I think you really have set a new standard in terms of what healthcare should truly look like. And I want to congratulate all the members who are on the stage, Sumit, Kripali, Rimal, Namrata, and everybody else who is a part of this wonderful mission in Fiji directly, for the work that you're doing. It is truly, truly heart-touching to see the kind of work. It's beyond just surgeries, beyond medical care. It is truly from your heart, and we can feel it, because I work around the world, but this is special. Fiji is special. And someone said this morning, it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes the whole world to save a child. And that's exactly what's happening over here. This room is full of people from so many countries battling their jet lags and staying awake through all these programs. And I hope they'll stay awake through my speech too. I won't keep it too long, but I'm very grateful because I know almost every one of them, and whom I did not know, I had the privilege of meeting them this morning. Many of them from the USA, the Fijians in USA, who supported this new initiative of the Cath Lab. And I tell you without any hesitation, 3 years ago, I had to undergo an intervention. And if I'm standing here and talking so confidently and is able to do more for other people, it's because some cardiologist somewhere in India took steps in time to make sure that I did not have a problem. And I'm hale and hearty, as you can see. And Bimanji says I look younger than before. Well, that's what a Cath Lab can do, if not all the cosmetics. But very interestingly, this morning we had the editor and some journalists from the Fiji Times. They were there curious to know about what's going on and who are the people behind and what's the vision for the future. And they were asking what's the story behind this hospital and why it all happened. So I told them that 10 years ago, thanks to good journalism, that on the flight to Fiji, one of our trustees in India, Dr. Sri Srinivas, who heads the chain of hospitals, Sanjeevani hospitals, which are run in India, he was reading through the newspapers and then he found an article about the problem of congenital heart diseases in Fiji and the Pacific Island nations. And that was 2015. And he brought it to my attention, told there is a problem here, I think we can do something about it. I said, why not if we can? So a team was sent from India, Krupali relocated back from Australia to Fiji and started working on this mission, this program. I know not many do that, but she did that. And then started this program. A set of surgeons came, they did some surgeries with the CWM hospital, right? And then we did a few cases and we realized that this is going to be very cumbersome to just come and do a few every now and then. Because after that, the children require follow-ups and further care. So why not set up a proper center over here? So it started with a small medical center, and through the COVID, they built the hospital. It was supported by so many people from around the world. I specifically want to remember Mr. Bob Bazzani. He was the first person, he was a US citizen whom I called from the boardroom of the hospital, the medical center, and asked, would you help? And he said, of course I would. We lost him last year due to age, but we remember him and fondly convey our gratitude to him for what he did. He started off this hospital mission at that point in time, was the biggest supporter, and today it has grown into such a huge support from around the world. And I'm personally grateful for all that kind sacrifices that you're making for the sake of not somebody's child, but a member of your own family, the world family. So this is again a moment not just to celebrate, but I think it's a Thanksgiving moment for us. Whenever we come back to celebrate the anniversary, we're here to say thanks to so many people. Some are seen, some are unseen. And today a big thank you goes to this team from Philips and this team from the US who made it possible to have one of the best cath labs. None of our other hospitals have it, by the way. This is the latest. And I had the privilege to visit Netherlands. I had the privilege to visit Philips in Netherlands to talk to some of these people, to look at what's the latest that they're doing. And that's where Pawan was there. He is a scientist there. And I asked Pawan, what can be done? And a huge meeting, and through the day, we came to conclusion that they have got the best in terms of cath lab, and we must get one here. And I think all of you have worked so hard. You know what's happening on the other side of the world with the shipping and things like that. Despite all that, the lab arrived on time, got installed, and it's ready to be used just in a few days. I think 27th is when we are really starting the work. And that wouldn't have been possible without all that commitment that you have shown. So this year's Thanksgiving is to you people, that you made it happen. You did not allow my word to fail. I think Sumit and Kripali were quite tense because they thought we did not know whether it would come on time, because it had to travel halfway around the world and come here and escape all the drones and everything that is in between. It was a task. And it did arrive and it did happen. So I'm very grateful to the team of Philips, to the wonderful supporters from the US especially, all the Fijians in US, whom I happened to meet last time, mainly from Sacramento and Stockton, and some from California, who stood behind this cause. And I was meeting a few of them. I met this wonderful lady today, Mrs. Hemla. I think she's here. And she is a mother from Fiji who raised her kids without a husband, whom she lost very early, a bold lady. And I said, this is the power of love and determination. So I just wanted to celebrate her. I don't know whether she's is here or is hiding somewhere. Miss Hemla, Mrs. Hemla is there. Oh, there she is. Please stand up once, and I took your permission in the morning. Yeah, you must meet this lady, you know, with... And look at the inspiration. Thank you, Ma. Thank you very much. Thank you. And she inspired her children to support this big cath lab in a big way. And you can imagine a single mother fighting all the way, and the son told me she was both the mother and the father. So I just met this wonderful lady, and I thought how many amazing people are there in this world. And what's wonderful about this mission is that I get to meet all of them around the world, such wonderful people. I'm sure the politicians in the room would lament their fate because they only meet politicians. But I get to meet all the nicest people in the world because they're all good people. So I'm having a good time in this mission. And today I met so many more, so I'm very happy and very delighted to know that you all exist. And I thank you for what you do, because just my saying something to Sumit or Kripali, let's do this, is not going to make it happen. It's when all of us put our heart and soul together and we are ready to make those sacrifices, that's when things happen. So I'm sure as we graduate from this baby 4-year-old hospital to maybe in its teens, now it's entering a little more grown phase of also taking care of the grown-ups, the adults. And again, I have a story. I think it was a year ago. We were traveling by the Fiji Airways back from Fiji to India, and Kripali and Sumit and their wonderful 2 daughters, who sang so well along with the entire children's team, the choir, they were there. And Kripali was in the seat next to mine. And halfway through the flight, there was a commotion. There was an announcement. They wanted a doctor on board to identify himself or herself, because there was somebody on the plane who was not doing too well. And Kripali went there, volunteered, and I was looking around what's going on because they were behind. After some time, she came back and I asked what happened. Said there is a Fijian patient who was going all the way to India. I said, for what? To get a surgery. I said, really? They go all the way to India? That's quite far. She said, yes, because that's the only way they can afford a surgery, because in India, the costs are still manageable, but in other places, like you go to Australia or New Zealand or the US or even Singapore, it's quite expensive. So I felt, oh, so there are so many who go all the way to India to get it done. Then why don't we bring something for them over here? And the easiest thing that we could do was to set up a cath lab, because it takes lesser time. It helps faster interventions. And in 2 days, the patient is back to normal, can walk and talk. And I have experienced it myself, so I can vouch for it. And so many breadwinners, so many fathers and mothers can be saved. While saving children is very emotional, you have experienced the emotions today. But equally emotional is to save anyone out there who is a member of our family. And you know, I have seen parents who have postponed their surgeries because they wanted to save the money to educate their children, or to buy the house, or to save something for their future. And they lived a very, very poor quality of life, because they were not willing to spend on their own health. They were saving it for somebody else. And that is what parenting is all about. But we thought we'll make it easier for them. So this cath lab will also do adult interventions, though it will do pediatric interventions. And whenever we are not doing the pediatric work, we'll be doing the adult work. So that will benefit many more people in Fiji and around Fiji. And I think that would be a game changer in terms of healthcare. So we are very grateful that you could make this happen, and we'll keep you posted about what else happens. And next time in this kind of ceremony, you'll also get to hear some grown-ups speaking about their journey and their transformation. And I think that's good too, because they are the fathers of these kids who have to be looked after. So we all will be here next year. Next year will be the 5th anniversary of this hospital, and I hope that we can celebrate it in a bigger way. We would invite all our friends from around the world to be here in Fiji, and I'm sure they would enjoy being in Fiji as I do. It is a beautiful country, wonderful people. They are so nice and warm, And it doesn't feel like work here. It feels like you're having a holiday. I think most of the surgeons will agree with me. Sean does agree that he looks forward to his Fijian surgery holiday. Surely it's better than the Stanford corridors. It's a nice place to do surgery here, and I'm sure the team that is starting the surgery shortly will do well again. And what a fulfillment to see what you did, Sean, stands today and speaks so confidently about herself and her future. How fulfilling it must be as a surgeon for you. You're somebody who has given a second life to the child and to the family. And that's a wonderful work. And everybody else who does that, you're truly, we are very obliged to you. I'll take just one more minute to acknowledge the day that we are celebrating today is not merely the anniversary of the hospital. We founded this hospital on this day for a specific reason. For those who are followers of Sri Sathya Sai Baba, as we are, you would know that this was the day he chose to give up his physical frame. Though these personalities are only born, they never die, they live on. And their spirit always guides us, and we have been a witness, and experiences have been there with us. But today is also that very special day for us. And while the rest of the world, or most of the world, not celebrates, but mourns the loss of such a wonderful humanitarian, a true master, you cannot describe him in words, and his love and compassion, which is where we learnt all these from. And they think that there was a loss on this day, but we think it was a new beginning, a new chapter that began in our lives. And we have decided never to mourn the loss. We have decided to celebrate his life and legacy through doing more good. So where does this idea come from? What can we do for Fiji more? It comes from him, because he always asked this question, what else can I do for others? And that has inspired us all, and today we continue to take that legacy forward through each and every one of us. So I just wanted to remind everybody, because it's no more a time to dwell over what happened in the past. It's about looking forward and asking what we can do for the future, and that's exactly what we're doing. So those who are devotees, many of you are here, and this is how we celebrate every 24th of April. Isn't it the better way of doing things? I'm sure you agree with it. So now you have a cath lab too, and the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani, the Sri Sathya Sai is his name that we borrowed from his legacy, and that continues to guide humankind. I'm very, very happy and grateful. What more can I say? I just want to thank everyone once again, those who have supported us in the past, those who are doing now, and those who will continue to do in the future, and to the government of Fiji, who have been so very nice to us, so very kind to us, that they made it a point to even visit us in India. That shows their commitment to understand what we do and how it can help everyone in Fiji. So we have many more tricks up our sleeve, but that's for another day. I don't want to overwhelm you with more, but I have a 5-year plan. So Sumit and Kripali, I'm sure you're listening, and so also the members on the stage. I put them for a reason. They were all honored by the president yesterday, and it was a wonderful ceremony. Again, as I said, this was, I'm from India, and all that happens in India and such countries, but nowhere in every other country, at best, we have received moral support. They called us, they encouraged us and said, good work, keep doing. They rubbed our backs and sent us back. But Fiji is the only country in the world where we are working, where the government has really stood with us, shoulder to shoulder, and supported this mission. Without that, we would not have had the courage to do what we are doing here. So I really want to thank them once again, and I must wish them the very best for their future. Let them continue to work with us and with like-minded organizations. As I say, it takes the whole world to save the child, to save the next person. And we are that world that we must come together to do that. And that's the mission One World, One Family all about. So that's about it for today. And tomorrow I'm so excited to go and see the cath lab. I didn't even see it. I wanted to see it as it opens. So we'll go there and we will open the facility, and it will be thrown open to the entire Fiji and the Pacific Island nations, and even people from Australia, New Zealand. I know you have long waiting lists, and if you ever choose to come here, you will get the same quality and love of service that everybody gets here, because we are for the whole world. Fiji is for the whole world, just as the whole world is for Fiji. So with that, I would like to thank everyone once again, and placing our humble gratitude at the feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who is truly the guiding force behind all that happens here and everywhere around the world. And on this special day, what can we offer but just these words of gratitude for all the blessings and guidance and the inspiration that we have received. And thanks to everyone of Sai Prema Foundation. Some of you I'll be seeing tomorrow morning, so I look forward to that. Thank you very much. Vinaka Wakalevu.
Thank you, Sadhguru, for your beautiful, your most inspiring words. Every year when you come here, you motivate us, you inspire us to do more, and we really, really are very grateful to you. We all believe that, our life has really found its true purpose with the work that we're all involved in through Sai Prema Foundation Fiji and the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. So on behalf of all of us, sincere gratitude to you for loving Fiji, for thinking about Fiji and the Pacific Islands, and for always wanting to do more for this beautiful country. Thank you so much, Sadhguru. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will have a cake cutting ceremony for the 4th anniversary. Also, I'd like to invite Sejal Raj. Sejal, it's Sejal's birthday today. I also want to call Semaima to come up as well. Also all the Sadhguru, the trustees, also the management team of Sai Prema Foundation Fiji, and also the international school Suva children who are here. Please do come as well. We would like to celebrate with all of you. Also, I'd just like to invite all the other children who are in the room. Please come and join us in the cake cutting ceremony.
Not the children at heart.
Not the children at heart, the young children. Thank you, as Sadhguru says.
There are some children who have holes in their heart. They're born this way, we need to help them. And all these children cannot run or play. Some will lose lives, we need to prevent that. All these children are falling down, and we can help pick them up again. And all their families are crying for help.
Can we also have Mrs. Hemla here, please? Mrs. Hemla.
Them up again. They will survive. Oh, they will thrive. Oh,
Mrs. Hemla, please do come forward. Sadhguru is calling you for the cake cutting ceremony.
because every child deserves the gift of life.
If there are any more children from the International School Suva, please do join us as well.
What they need is a surgery so they can live a life like you and me. We can help them seal
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the conclusion of the program. There will be dinner for everyone, so please have dinner before you go. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience, and thank you all for being here today.